Just seen, Justus, what the markets did yesterday. Looking at the NSE for the trading day ahead, what kind of trade are you anticipating?
Probably a pickup from yesterday. The index will be remaining at around 3,100 for this week and probably next week. And my thinking is that going forward, the index will be plus minus 300 as we also head into next year.
Well, let's take a look at companies making news headlines. I mean, we've heard Mumias Sugar saying that it's eyeing $300 million worth of acquisitions over 5 years. Market reaction to that announcement?
Not yet, but of course, as information comes in and as investors digest that information, I think we are likely to see a reaction probably from this coming week on.
Well, regional expansion is at the heart of the strategy that will see Mumias extend operations into Tanzania and Uganda. What kind of a market does this present for the company, and does the investment potential outweigh the costs involved at this stage?
You cannot tell for sure whether the costs will be higher or the benefits will be higher because we are at a very early stage of the same. Just to add, remember Mumias has had a number of challenges. It is having to plan to do some investment in the Tarda area in Kenya. And that project that was meant to start growing sugar that will be growing at a fairly shorter period than the current situation where sugar can grow around after 24 months. Also, there is a challenge of the COMESA moratorium expiring in around 2012. A number of challenges, of course, coming in, and I think Mumias Sugar is trying to prepare itself for some of those challenges, just to ensure that when the market is open to the rest of COMESA, it's ready for competition.
It's certainly putting itself in a position that will leverage off opportunity as well, where we've had Mumias commission a 26 megawatt cogeneration power plant, the electricity being sold to KPLC at this stage of the game. Given all that you've said and keeping all of that in mind, what's your outlook for Mumias Sugar over the short term, let's say the next 6 months?
The earnings of the company will be looking up. If you pick up from the announcement for the full year results that ended in June 2009, I think going forward the earnings will be looking up, probably a growth of anything between 5 and 10%, so that as some of those projects now come on board and they contribute to earnings, then probably the earnings will be moving up to around 20%.